public access. What?
All right. What's going on, peeps? How you guys doing? What's happening? All right. I'm going to do some owner-operator here today. Yeah, what's going on? How you guys doing? All right. Yeah, we're still doing... hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, no, we're still doing owner-operator. And look at that. Would you look at that? $1,000. You know what? We do need the money. We need the dinero. This is $3.33 a mile. This is $3.17 a mile. So we can go ahead. I mean, I do like the old-fashioned, to be honest. I do love the old-fashioned. That's for sure. All right, let's go ahead and do the old-fashioned. I'm sorry, it wins. It wins for me. That's what we're going to have to do. You look at that. Drinking some nice cappuccino. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. We're going to be continuing on with our owner-operator. And honestly, I mean, I've been a big fan of the owner-operator. I think it just kind of like adds more to the grind, if you know what I mean. You know, it's I've been playing this game for so long that, you know, I've had my fill. I've had my fill with easy peasy lemon squeezy kind of situations here, but we can actually just go all the way up and we can just tilt down. Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. That looks fantastic. The mirrors look good to me. I got no problem with the mirrors. Yeah, we can go ahead and get started, actually. All right. There's a little bit of a delay here for the audio, but I think we should be fine. Let's see. There we go. Audio only. Just to be clear, I did not pick that. Give me a second here. I think what we're going to do is going to go ahead and close that real quick. The only reason why I'm doing this is because sometimes my computer has a mind of its own. All right. There we go. Much better. And just to show you guys what we're dealing with here, this is a big deal. Look at that thing. That thing is huge. Pause. There we go. Oh, darn it. Hold on. My GPS is not working. Here we go. Is that the new one or the old one? I think that's the new one. Yeah, we should be good now. I gotta find a different placement for this mic because I mean I like it, but at the same time it's a little bit of there we go. It's like getting a nice security escort going on. Hey, what's going on, Sim? How you doing, buddy? The Sim guy, how you doing? Well, I mean, like, technically for this job, you don't really need, like, a GPS. Because you got the Popo right in front of you. So, I mean, you're going to go wherever he's going. I'm doing good, Sim guy. How you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you on here in a while. How you been? Everything okay? Rick is looking fab as always, bro. Appreciate it, Sim guy. Appreciate it, buddy. Always kind. Appreciate it. Trying my best, man. I'm trying my best. Appreciate it, buddy. I just came from the dentist today, and my teeth are killing me. I'm telling you guys, Once you get into your 30s, it's downhill. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. If you're in your 30s, you know what I'm talking about. If I sit down for too long and I try to stand up, my knees crack. It's insane. Okay, thank you, buddy. How's the family? Family's doing good. Little Simpson is growing up now. He's gonna be 9 months in about a week or so. I can't believe it. You know, it's been awesome. You know, it is true though. Listen, when they say that you can't imagine your life without your kids being in them, that's a fact. That's an absolute fact. Take it from me. I'm telling you that right now. It's absolutely true, 100%. I cannot imagine myself, or my life for that matter, without my little baby Simpson. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm in my 40s. Imagine how I feel. Listen, man, I'm getting up there. I'm going to be 37. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Listen, it's scary out there. I'll tell you that right now. It's scary. Let's do that. Come on, baby. Merge into the highway. Oh, and they closed the highway off too. Look at that. That is nice. That is some like presidential treatment going on over here. You know, I haven't done one of these like missions in a long time. Only because you know, like the cops go really, really slow, and I'm just like I can't deal with this. You know what I mean? I can't deal with it. You gotta go a little faster. But it is pretty darn cool. Like when they close off the entire highway, that's pretty darn awesome. And you haven't skipped like the gym. No, I have. Well, actually, you know. Listen, I have some nice quads. I have some nice quads. Let me tell you about that. Rima, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you. By the way, that notification, that was not my choice. By the way, just want to let you guys know that. I was playing around with Streamlabs because I use Streamlabs, and it was like, oh, did you want to use this theme? And I thought it was pretty cool, so I clicked apply, and I guess it came with its own like notifications and stuff like that. I didn't know that. And so that is that's the notification that you get when you subscribe. It's pretty cool, but it scares the living crap out of me. I'll tell you that right now. Because when the beat drops, I don't know when it's gonna drop. Like I don't know when it's gonna drop. So whenever it drops, I'm just like, what's going on? What's happening? No, listen, I love going to the gym, honestly. You have to. You gotta go to the gym. I mean, if I want to keep up with him, I gotta go to the gym. I've been going to the gym for so long, but you know what it is? Though, like, I'm a big guy. I'm a big fella. I'm a big boy. Viking Berry Monsters. Appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. We just hit 14,000 subscribers on YouTube. last night, and I can't tell you guys how thankful and grateful I am to each and every one of you. I mean, I never thought I would hit 14,000 subscribers. I never thought I would hit 1,500 subscribers, but you know what? You know, you guys are awesome. So thank you so much, every single one of you. We're 14,000 strong, and hopefully, you know, I'm hoping maybe we can get to 20,000 by the end of the year. That'd be freaking amazing. You know, I'm just taking it day by day. I don't want to get my hopes up too high, but you guys have been awesome. Thank you all so much for jumping on the streams and subscribing and commenting and all of that stuff. That's so awesome. You're welcome, man. I love sim racing. I appreciate it, Viking. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. It really means a lot. Really means a lot. I appreciate it. I mean, listen, you know, it's, you know, I tell everybody, you know, I started playing this game back when it first came out in 2016. It's almost like 9 years. And then, you know, initially I actually played the Euro Truck Simulator when it came out. I think, what, like 2012, 2013 when it first came out. And I didn't have anything. I only had my HP laptop. It was running an i3, just for context. And I still have it, by the way. Bought it from Sam's Club back in the day. I bought it for a good deal too. It was an i3, 8 gigs of DDR3 RAM, I think. Maybe 4? I don't remember. And I had Steam at that point. Just getting into the PC gaming realm. Okay, why are you slowing down, dude? Why are you slowing down? Don't do that. And next thing you know, are we stopping? No, we're not. All right, cool. We're not stopping. And I started playing on a mouse and keyboard. Literally, you know, that was it. Just the mouse and keyboard. And then slowly I started making my way up to, you know, I had the Xbox 360 wheel, also from Sam's Club. I mean, I had a Sam's Club next to my house, so I was like, and I still have it, and it still works. So I plugged it in, I started playing with it. Obviously, there's no shifter. It's literally just the wheel and the pedals, and it was 2 pedals. It wasn't even like, you know, full on 3 pedals. It was just 2 pedals. Good old days, honestly. What type of wheel are you using? Because I know on Amazon they got a blinker starter thing you can put on a wheel like that, Logitech G29. So if you go on, so I'm running the Moza R12 direct drive wheel, and I'm also running the Moza turn signal stock. Right, so it's a little kit that also Moza sells, and you'll put it in front of your wheelbase. It attaches to your wheelbase, and then there's another USB cable that comes out of it, and then you plug that into your computer, and you got your stock. So you got your turn signal, headlights, high beams, low beams. You got your windshield wipers, and then you have your like Audi style cruise control stock at the bottom. And I'm running the Fanatec shifter. I also have the Moza shifter, but I didn't like it. Don't say that to Moza, though. I just didn't like the Moza shifter because it's the clicking sound that it makes, which is driving me nuts. I couldn't. It was too much for me. So I took it off and I put back my Fanatec shifter, which I love, by the way. I love that shifter so much. I've had it since 2018, and the thing is still going strong. And I'm running the Fanatec V3 pedals that I also got. I've had my Fanatec shifter and like gear from 2018 for a while. So I love the Fanatec shifter, because the pedals, because of the quality. This is before they all went to, you know, the gutter after, you know, they went through some financial troubles. It's for American Trucking. Look it up. It's nice. That's the same thing that's on Amazon. I love Moza wheels, but I have no money because I bought a PC, so I'm using G29. Honestly, man, like G29 wheels are so underrated. Like back in the day when I started playing American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim and all that stuff, there were so many options for a G29 wheel and a G27 and a G25. There were so many mods that you can put on top of the wheel, and it seems that there were more games that were more Logitech friendly than they were Fanatec friendly. And this is back in 2018. So Logitech wheels are so nice. Also American Truck Simulator Accessories.com or ATSaccessories.com. They also have the turn signal, which is the one that I had initially. If you go on my YouTube channel, there's actually a video from a couple of years ago when I bought the ATSaccessories.com turn signal version 1, which was their first edition release. It was like $80 and I bought it. And it was, I think they sent you like a piece of Velcro, and then you put it, and then I put it on my Fanatec, because my Fanatec was bigger. It's a belt-driven wheel, so it was wider, so I had more space to put it on the wheel. And it was a USB cable coming out, you know, and it had just your turn signal stock and 2 buttons, so you can do your high beam, low beam, and all that. But I had a button box, so I didn't really need it. So if you want to buy from there as well too. Honestly, I haven't looked on Amazon for anything sim related recently, so I can't even like tell you honestly, like, you know, what's going on with that. But yeah, Moza stuff is really good. I like it. And also because the value of what you're getting was a lot higher with Moza than if you were to go with a different company. Like for example, like I have Fanatec, and so I was thinking about going with Fanatec for a DD1 or a DD2, and this was before they released their Club Sport DD or DD Club Sport, and what you would call it, the quality of everything was just not as good. Like I was in different like Fanatec groups online, and they were all complaining of the quality and how things weren't working as they should, and they would have to send it back, and then they got to pay for shipping, and you have to wait for them to send it back, and then there were just so many things that just didn't line up properly with Fanatec after they ballooned in 2020 because everybody was home at that time. And so I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to bother with Fanatec at this point. I love my V2.5, which I still have and it works. I'm going to go with Moza because a lot of my friends that play the game, other streamers, they also have Moza. And I was like, you know what? Let me just go with Moza. I'll go with Moza. You know, I know people that have it already. They have no problems with it whatsoever. I'm going to go with them. We'll see what's going on. And everything just worked. So... hey, what's going on, Justin? How you doing, buddy? Mister, can you buy me American Truck Sim? It's not Christmas yet. It's too early for that. Too early for that. If I get a Moza, I want one with a joystick on it so I don't go to reach over to use a mouse to look with a controller. Well, I think if you buy the Moza Truck Sim wheel, I have it. It's on the shelf. I think they do have a joystick, like an Xbox joystick-esque on the steering wheel that you can use as a mouse. You know what I mean? So I think that you can use that. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, the police is my escort. Yeah, I mean, listen, we are driving. I think we have it's like a large silo or a tank. I don't remember what it is, actually. What is it that we're doing? It's a large reservoir tank, 77,000 pounds. So we have cops that are driving around and getting a nice little escort going on. Look at that. Yeah, I might go. Yeah, no, listen, it's a nice wheel. I like it. I like it, but I like this wheel. I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start getting more like moza quick release adapters, and I'll have a bunch of different wheels, and I'll just throw one out on there every now and then. You know, and see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, listen, the moza, the value for what you're getting, I think, is really good. So how much money I'm getting for this job? So because I'm doing the economy mod is basically you're grinding. You're grinding on every job because it's a mod that you download online. Hey, what's going on, Jake? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, Jake? It's a mod that you download and put into your mod in the game, and basically you get paid peanuts for every job that you're doing, but you're grinding it out, right? So for this job, I'm getting like $700, $700, and then it basically changes how you get compensated, and it also lowers the experience and the rewards that you get per skill, right? So you have different skills in the game. You have one that's for, you know, valuable cargo. You have one for on time. You have one for fuel economy efficiency, so on and so forth. So in the regular game, you get paid more, right? Because they want to help you start your own company. And then you get skills every time you level up in the game. You get an extra point, and then you use that point to award one of the skills in the game. And so every time you upgrade that skill, you get an extra amount of percentage increase in the reward system or in the experience system, right? With this mod, it basically like nerfs all that. It nerfs the amount of money you get paid. It nerfs the amount of experience that you get when you upgrade your skill, and it takes you longer to make money. Like if I wanted to buy a used truck, I have to fork over $110,000 in-game money to buy a used truck. So I'm getting paid $700 for this job. It kind of gives you an idea of the amount of grinding that I have to do in order to grow. Hop off now. It was nice talking to you. I'll join again later when you're live. Sounds good, fucking. I appreciate the sub, buddy. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, probably tonight we're going to do some convoy. Also, I'm going to be traveling on Thursday night. So I'm going to be gone for a week. I'll come back the following Wednesday. So there'll be no streaming then. And then once we come back, we'll resume streaming again. Just want to let you guys know. So the nerf is bad. Yeah, the nerf is bad because you have to like really grind it out. You really have to like grind every single job. Hold on, I don't know why my my GPS is not working. I downloaded everything and it's giving me some hard time. So it's already running, but I don't really see it. Not really sure why it's not showing the Navi on my tablet, which is weird. It's supposed to show it. Yeah, see, it says... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, dear God. So why do you play this mod if it's hard to grind? Well, because, I mean, I have other profiles that have everything basically unlocked. And, you know, it's nice to kind of like, you know, grind every now and then. It's just to make it fun, you know, because when everything is unlocked, I have so many, I have like 5 other profiles where everything's unlocked. I have all the money, I have all the experiences, I have all the trucks, I've customized everything I wanted to customize. I've unlocked so many different types of jobs, so on and so forth. It's nice to kind of go back to one of your grinded mod profile where it's like, you know, you're like growing your empire. You know what I mean? It's nice. Just to kind of like, you know, change it up a little bit. It's not so bad, right? Besides, we got motivation in a mug. I don't know if you guys can see this now, but it was like written on it. Get a nice cappuccino. I've been drinking cappuccinos a lot lately. I like cappuccinos. Get yourself a latte or cappuccino. Change it up a little bit, you know what I mean? Yeah. We are 6 minutes out from our destination and getting this thing delivered. And it was time to make some, I guess, like more money. And I was like, you know, the more that you level up and the more things that you unlock, the more money you're gonna make. What did you wish you had, Justin? You love driving trucks? I think the game is cheap right now. I think the game is like $5. Yeah, I think the game is cheap right now. I mean, the game has always been cheap. What's next for the rig, mate? Hopefully my wife is not watching this stream, because if she's watching, she's gonna divorce me at this point. Dude. What is it? A woman driving? What are you doing? Who shifts lane like that? And you're a cop. You're a cop and you're shifting lanes like that. Unbelievable. What's next for the rig? Good question. Oh yes, I do want to get an extension for the shifter. So they do sell extensions. So I want the shifter to go up to here maybe. Right? So like the actual base of the shifter is like down here. Right? So I actually lowered it from last night. So after last night's stream, I lowered this entire arm where it goes down some more. And it feels nice. I like it. So I'm thinking I might lower it some more after the stream again. And then I want to get an extension so that way the stem, you know, maybe like up to here. And then what else? I think it was probably something else. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember. I know there was something that I was gonna get, but I don't remember what it was. I don't recall. I have my new button box from PC Panel. From Sim Panel. This is the 2nd edition. It's a really nice box. Come with the CB radio, all that stuff. I don't know, to be honest. There's always something. You're never done. You are never done. Maybe an extra couple bulbs from Philips. The bulbs that you guys see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 5 bulbs right now. I might get like 2 more or 3 more. Just put them in different areas. I'm all about the immersion, honestly. That's what I'm really all about. I'm just about the immersiveness of this game. What can I do more to make it more immersive? I mean, like maybe down the line, I'll get a motion rig, right? A little butt kicker here and there, or an actual, like, you know, actuators, motion actuators that you can put on each side. So that way the whole rig is moving with you. I don't know. But obviously it's very expensive, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to spend that kind of money. But we'll see. Be careful in case the missus is watching. Yep, exactly. I just ordered the moza turn signal on the dash today. It cost me $400. Yeah. Yeah, I'm also on Twitch right now. Yep. I have people that like to watch me on Twitch, and I have people that like to watch me on YouTube, so I'm making everybody happy. Yeah. I gotta look into this dash. What is that dash you guys are talking about? I gotta look into it. After this job, I'm gonna look into the moza dash. See what's going on. I think what I want to do after the game is I want to change my field of view, and I want to go a little bit forward. I feel the field of view is a little bit condensed. I don't know. We'll see. But the really cool thing now is that I recently got an Elgato 4KS or 4KX. Sorry. Which is the capture card, and I think it made a huge difference. I think it made a huge difference, you know, taking the load off of my gaming PC and putting it on the streaming PC. I ordered it from SimMotion. I can put a picture on Discord. Yeah, show me. I want to know what moza dash. Well, this is like a new thing that just came out. I don't know. Gotta look into it. The game is 17 pounds right now in the UK. Are you kidding me? Really? That's a lot of money. I wonder why though. Thank you, officer. Appreciate it. Mumadine, how you doing, buddy? What's going on, Mumadine? All right, let's take a look and see how well we did. Look at that. Like a glove. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and hey, you got a new truck? Sweet. That's awesome. All right, so now let's see here. Let's do a quick job again. All right, so obviously, you know, when you do these kind of jobs, they're going to be more money because it's just going to be more expensive. All right, let's see. St. Louis. What is that? What in the world is going on? Silica. All right, let's just do it. Is there anything here in Idaho? I do like Idaho. Oh, nice. You got one Scania. No, Justin, sorry. I don't buy stuff for people. Sorry about that. Okay. I don't know why you call me Mister. All right. Okay. That looks good. All right. Let's take a quick look here. Oh, we got a double trailer. Sweet. All right, let's get out of here. Did I just stall? We're just doing some transport here. Give me a second. My name is literally Simsim. Oh no. This is closed off, really? Very interesting. This truck has got 400,000 miles on it. You play ATS too, but ATS is good. Yeah, no, I like both. Both are good. Can't go wrong with either one. Oh my God. The truck really can go off. I'm really stuck. Is that what it is? You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, the car is stuck. No, sounds good. I'll check it out. Oh. Oh, that's the racing dash. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Okay, interesting. Okay, so that's what everybody's been talking about. Thanks for the pick. Yeah. I didn't know that they sold that. That's nice though. Looks nice. The only thing is it like, can you put stuff from like American Truck on it or no? Oh, nice. That'd be pretty cool. You know, see, and that was like one of the reasons why I went with Moza too. Is because they started investing in like they knew that truck simulators are just as important and popular as racing simulators. So I do appreciate that. Yeah, not sure yet. No, that's fine. What a big cloud that's coming through. Dear Lord. There's literally nobody there. Why is it taking it forever to turn green? Sheesh. This game reminds me of Jersey. We have so many traffic lights. It's ridiculous. Tony Show. What's up, buddy? Now, I'd really like to see your hue placement on the app, where you place your lights on the height, etc. Looking great. Appreciate it, Tony. It's Tony Show. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, no, I have them all right literally in the middle of the screen at different heights. So I have all of my lights. I have two that are directly on top of me. And then I have the outdoor 6-foot one. It's attached to the ceiling all across, right? And then I have two in the back that you don't see. They're behind the TVs. And I have them all the same height, right in the center of the screen on the app. And I've been getting really good light placement from them. Unless I have to relook at my app again. But I think that's what I had it last time. Let me just pull in here real quick. We'll open up the app. And I will show you. There we go. Yeah. So I have him right in the center. Jesus. Well, who is this guy? I don't know who this person is. See that? Yeah, I know it's really easy to do. You should adjust your multi-mount configuration to really fit the truck to your screen. What are you talking about? Yeah, but here's the somebody keeps calling me on WhatsApp. I don't know who this person is. I mean, if you really want to get in touch with me, literally just leave me a message. I don't know who this number is. All right, whatever. Good on, Roger. How you doing, buddy? What is the app you are using on your tablet? So I'm using two different apps, right? Um, the one that's on here. Let me just change camera here so you guys can see. So this app is called the Truck Sim GPS app. That one, it's brand new. There's a guy on Patreon. His name is Nicholas, and he's building an app where it actually works as an actual GPS, not just a map that shows you where you're at. No, it's an actual GPS with navigation and everything. It uses a telemetry server that you install on your computer, and then it hooks up to it, and then it reads the information. It reads where you're coming from, where you're going to. It provides you directions, automatic recalculation. There's a little icon for your gas, how many gallons you have, speed limit, and your speed. The one on the right, this is from Sim Dashboard, which I've been using for years. Sim Dashboard is it's a really cool app. There's a bunch of different templates. I created this template right that you're looking at right here. Right. So this one it just shows you the map from the game. It doesn't give you navigation. It just shows you the map as if you're looking at it in the game, right? So I created this template on the app. I put in your RPM gauge, your speedometer, your fuel gauge, how many miles are left, your mileage on here, a couple of icons for your turn signal, high beams, low beams, yada, yada, yada. Sim Dashboard, I think it's free, but if you want to get like all the bells and whistles, you pay for it. I don't know how much it is right now. I've had it for a long time. I don't know if they changed the prices or not. The Truck Sim GPS app is on Patreon. If you look it up on Patreon, it literally says Truck Sim GPS. There are two options, $7 a month, and the VIP is $15. Pick whatever you want to do, and then you send him a message, a DM on the app. He sends you the link to download the app. And then he sends you the telemetry server that you can download. So right now it's still in alpha stages. He's adding more features to it as time goes on. You get early access to it. So I wanted to support him. There's a lot of people that are supporting him right now. So if you want to do that, you can go to Patreon. I don't get anything from this. I'm just telling you what it is. But yeah, Sim Dashboard, Truck Sim GPS. That's pretty cool. I would like to get the GPS add-on. Oh yeah, 100%. So it's near the bottom? No. So the app, on the app, I can't really make it. Yes, so on the app, I have my lights on the bottom. Not like entirely. I mean, the only thing that I hate about this app is that you can't really like match. I wish there was a way to match it. Like, let's see. Yeah, we can just use the same. Now, I try to make them all the same color because to me, I care about uniformity. So I want to have the same color showing up no matter what it is I'm doing. Technically speaking, the two lights that I have up here, they're literally right on top of me. They are supposed to show the lights in the cabin and also the lights from outside on the road. So if you're driving and you get these like street lights, the way that it looks down onto the truck, that's what I want. And the reason why I have it low on the screen is because I'm looking at the light reflection that hits the dashboard, right? The light that hits the dashboard on the bottom of the screen, that's what I want. Because if you do it a little bit higher, it might not get the full reflection. It might just get a little bit. Now, if I had more lights, I can spread them out, right? So I can have two lights that will be on the outside, maybe a little bit higher. I would have two lights that will be in the center, and then they will be getting the lights that are reflecting on the dashboard. That's what I would want. you know. But as of right now, I have 2 lights up top. I have the long 6 foot at the very top over here that you guys can't see. What I really want to do is I want to do like a nice video for you guys to show you the entire setup instead of me trying to like point and, you know, show you where everything is at. So we are level 2. We can go here. We are level 2. We need an additional 300 XP. All right, let's see. Can we get a job that can get us over the hump? See, the thing is, I don't know how many XP. Does it really say? Let's see. All right, this is 100 miles. Hopefully, be enough. 300 XP. I think that should be enough. See, the reason why is I like to do quick jobs. I like to do quick jobs that I can just cycle through them really quickly. Let's see here. Sweet. All right, that's good. That is perfect. Oh my God. Can't let go of the steering wheel. I'll tell you that right now. I'm in. You know, I got the new Mafia game and I'm still yet to play it. Let me see something in my settings here real quick. Hey, hey, Easy Rider, how you doing, buddy? Long time. How are you? How you been? I'm doing great. Did you ever sort out sound from the 2PC setup? Yes. Yes, I did. Thank God, honestly, because I was losing my mind. So basically, you know, you're going to see a lot of videos that talk about, oh, how to set up your stream PCs and, you know, how to get audio from both PCs, blah, 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 blah. Basically, you don't need to download, at least, listen, this is what worked for me, okay? And your miles may vary, but I'm only going to share what worked with me. Now, most of you guys know I use two PCs. I use my simulator rig PC, and then I have my streaming PC that I'm streaming from right now. Okay? And when I started to, let me just lower the engine sound a little bit. When I started doing that, I started using NDI. So NDI is through OBS. Basically, you are opening up OBS on your gaming PC, downloading the NDI plugin, which you can find on the OBS website. And then you can use Streamlabs or you can use regular OBS on your streaming PC, and then you can do video capture, and you can do the source as NDI. I was using that for a long time, and it was working just fine. However, for some ungodly reason, I gave up. Are you going to do a video on it? Yes, I will. For some ungodly reason, my NDI started to become very laggy for no reason. I don't know if it's an update on my OBS that I'm using on my gaming PC or not. I have no idea. Long story short, I ended up buying a capture card. So I bought the Elgato 4KX because I'm running 4K. I have an AverMedia capture card, but it's a 1080p. And I didn't realize that if you use a 1080p on a 4K display, your output will be in 1080p. Doi, obviously. Ignore me. Dead brain. Anyway, back to the story. So, all the videos that I looked up, they were talking about how you can get audio from your streaming to your gaming using Elgato sound capture, which in theory sounds great. All you need is a sound isolators, 2 of them, 3.5 millimeter audio jack, 2 of them. You plug the 3.5 millimeter audio jack into these 2 sound isolators. You put each one in the lane in or line in and line out. So on your gaming PC, you're going to put the 2 sound isolators with both 3.5 millimeter jack hooked up to them in the back of your gaming PC. One goes into line in and the other one goes into line out. The line in from your gaming PC will go into the line out into your streaming PC, and the line out from your gaming PC will go into your line in on your streaming PC. And then you're going to set up your sound capture for the Elgato setup on both computers. You're going to set up on your gaming PC and your streaming PC. I followed the instructions down to the T. It worked, sort of. The only problem I was getting echo, and I was getting a very annoying humming noise, and it was delayed. And sometimes it would work, but it would automatically change the volume of my game from low to high. And if I was to press the air horn button, the air horn would make the game sound. If you go to my stream from 2 days ago, you'll hear exactly what I'm talking about. It will automatically change the volume. What I did, and I even asked ChatGPT, I was talking to her like I knew her for years. I talked to her for 2 hours, she still couldn't figure it out. I was able to go online, and all you can do, and I don't know why I didn't think of that, is you can do OBS, NDI, audio only feed to your streaming PC. So you can still use NDI from your gaming PC. However, you don't need to do video. You can just do audio only from your gaming PC to your streaming PC. And when I did that, for some reason, I kept both line in and line out. Okay, I guess we're not going to stop. Oh, yeah, you have a stop sign. You didn't stop, you douche. So, basically what you do is, again, this is what worked for me. You can keep both line in and line out in between both PCs. Open up OBS onto your gaming PC. I have it run as an administrator, right? Because that was the only way I was able to get NDI to go over the network into the other Streamlabs OBS. So then when you do that, you do NDI, audio only on your streaming PC. You already have NDI plugin on your gaming PC, and it will work. However, yesterday after I finished my stream, I was like, oh, this worked. I was streaming perfectly fine. It worked. I was like, thank God, it works. So then I decided to take out the 2 3.5 millimeter jack audio cables from both PCs. Today, when I went to stream, before I stream, I like to start the game up, look at everything, see where everything is at, and make sure everything is working fine. When I open up the game, and I would you know, just run audio or whatever, for some reason the audio was delayed by a tiny teeny bit. It turns out that you need to have, at least in my case, the line in, line out on both in order for you to have no echo and no lag. And that's exactly what I did. No echo, no lag, and the audio comes in fine. So right now I have OBS running on my gaming PC, but I'm doing audio only NDI on the streaming PC. And I have my mic plugged into my streaming PC. I have my headphones, which is used for monitoring, on the streaming PC. And the capture card is on the streaming PC. The only thing that's running is OBS for audio only. I even disabled the preview because I don't need it. So I'm disabling the preview on my OBS on the gaming PC, and just the audio files are going over. But every time you do that, you make sure, if you're gonna close everything out on both computers, is that whenever you open it up again, you make sure that you go into your NDI source onto your streaming PC and make sure that you have your streaming rig shown in properties in the NDI option. Otherwise, it won't work. So, yeah. All right, so how many was that? So we need 100 more. Okay, we need 100 more. That's one more job, and it will be level 3. So that was just driving me nuts because I was so close to just returning the capture card and just be like, you know what, just forget it. I'll just I'll just stream from the same PC. Let's see. All right, let's just do that. Insulation panels. Yeah, man, thank God, dude. I was going to go nuts because I'm like, why is this thing not working? Like, I followed everything. Like, I'm really good with, like, following directions, especially when it comes to anything computer related. Like, I'm really okay with that. So I'm like, why on earth is this thing not working the way it should? But figured it out, thankfully. All right, what do we got here? Insulation panels with a Mack truck. I remember when the Mack truck first came out in this game. That was back in like what, 2021? 2020, 2021? Stony Tony, are you still there? I wanted to ask with the whole multi-mount situation. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of the Mack trucks. There was so much hype around them when they first came out. They just didn't do it for me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it either. Actually, that's funny you mentioned that. Because when I was getting into that stop sign, I didn't even see the car coming until the very end. This thing is hauling though. Oh. We only have a 10 speed. Newski. What's going on, Newski? New Sky. Nice setup. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I don't know how you pronounce your username, Newsky or Newski. I don't know why the first thing that came to my mind was Newski. Appreciate it, buddy. How you doing, buddy? Which one? Newski? Newski's right? Let me just change something here real quick. dropped the ball on this launch. Oh, you are. I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. Sam Chris 1. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. If you guys are having a good time watching, please make sure you like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. That's the only way that I can continue growing, is you liking and subscribing. Honestly. I've been here before. Now let's see how we did right now. Let's go. We're level 3, baby. All right. This is what I was talking about, right? So this is where the mod actually like nerfs everything. Like for long distance, first rank you get 0% higher. Usually you get something, right? When you're like doing just a regular game, vanilla. Right, this one you get 0% higher, but you get 18% experience, and then it's 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Like it doesn't really matter anymore. You only get it once, right? And then here, this is where you actually like you can get 20% up to 20% of fuel saved when driving with the trailer. So that's the only thing that actually all of them offer you a value. Just in time, and that one too, actually, just in time is good. Yeah. So I think what we're going to end up doing is fragile, 0, high value, 0, long distance is 0 afterwards. And then these are your hazardous cargo. So let's see here. Urgent deliveries unlocked. Yeah. We're going to go with just-in-time deliveries. That's what we're going to go with. Because it's going to be more money in your pocket. So we can go here. There we go. Starting to get some money. All right. So I think this will be it for now, you guys. I got to go take care of little Simpson right now. But yeah, thank you all so much for jumping on. Really appreciate every single one of you. We're 14,000 strong on YouTube. Really, really appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed the stream, please like and subscribe wherever you're watching. It really helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. We're going to come back later tonight, and we're going to do some convoys, maybe Left Lane, maybe Gallup Express. I don't know. We'll see whatever's available, and we'll just jump on and do some convoy with a bunch of friends and have a good time. So thanks.